Cumberland Furniture Guild is a collection of studio furniture makers, that is, makers operating in small shops, generally making one piece of furniture at a time, often working to their own inspiration, frequently on a speculative basis rather than for commission. The Cumberland Furniture Guild is just an association of such furniture artists who've banded together to help promote one another's careers and stimulate one another to higher, greater excellence and more creativity, and help to promote all of our work together and demonstrate too what a fine caliber of work is coming out of the Mid-South, which is not generally considered to be one of the places of real ferment in the contemporary furniture world. But in fact, there are lots and lots of extremely capable makers who are hiding out in the hills and hollers of Tennessee and eking out a living, and they need more exposure. So we've put this exhibit together just to show how excellent all of these makers and their works really are. Furniture makers are not as plentiful, studio furniture makers, that is small shops, guys, one or two guys working together doing real high-end, mostly custom work. Studio furnitures are not plentiful in the Middle Tennessee region, or so we thought. And all furniture makers tend to be a solitary sort of a lot anyway. And so some of us got together. There was one man in particular who had not been a furniture maker most of his life. He had been a preacher, but he retired and became a furniture maker and decided that he wanted to network with all the other furniture makers. So he started going around and asking us if we wouldn't start getting together just to see what happens. And we did, and this became an official organization, the Cumberland Furniture Guild. And as I was mentioning earlier, the interesting thing about this is that it's not a medium-oriented society, it's an object-oriented society. So whereas most craftsmen's organizations center around the medium that they use, whether it's clay or precious metals or iron or fiber, we have a heavy preponderance of woodworkers, but actually our interest is in the object. So it could be glass, stone, steel, copper, whatever the medium is used to finally fabricate the furniture. So anyway, the guild developed with the mind that we were going to exclude no one, but that we wanted to act primarily in behalf of the accomplished professional. Make it a little bit easier for them to earn a living, to network, to find out the sources of supply that others are using, to promote our work to the general public, that sort of thing. So we have quite a few hobbyists, but we're not a typical woodworking club in that we don't have show and tell at every meeting, that sort of thing. And a lot of our activity centers around creating exhibits like we have here at the Knoxville Museum of Art that demonstrate the quality of the work of our members and the other, not everyone in the show is a member actually. So just the other fine furniture makers that are in the Mid-South.